At the end of the day, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh show, which means there's gotta be dueling in it. I mean, after all, how can they mess this up? It's literally a card game. Just have the characters have an interesting back and forth, and that's literally it. Oh yeah, action cards exist. I try not to remember that. To give this series an interesting twist, they made it so that the monsters they were fighting with had real mass. To be honest, I think that would have been enough, but no. Instead, we get action cards, which are cards that are hidden across the field, and if you find them, you get an advantage. Except all this does is lead to less interesting duels. The first duel between Yuya and Silvio introduces action traps. This is such a sick idea because this means you can't just rely on action cards all the time, but they literally get phased out of the show entirely. The sheer amount of duels that Yuya has won simply because he relied on action cards is kinda insane. Also, this is just me going on a tangent, but when I first watched Arc V, I was really young and I thought that action cards actually existed in real life. Like, when the duel started, people would throw the cards around the room and like while you were dueling, you would pick them up, and I was like 8, can you really blame me?